Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, what I had in mind today was we're not victims in our lives, right? Like, even though we tell ourselves like we accept, a certain experience we had in our childhood, from our adulthood, a relationship, etc. We tell ourselves that we accepted what happened, right? But deep down, we still feel resentful. We still feel that pain, occasionally, time to time, right? And we're holding that energy in, and we don't realize that how much it's affecting us, our thoughts, our decisions, our actions, how we treat other people, how we objectify other people. And I'm here to tell you that, the reason why we're here is like a curriculum, right? We have to go, instead of being a victim and telling yourself, oh, this happened to me, why did this happen, why? You have to realize everything's happening for you, right? It's a curriculum, it's schooling. Our graduation is death. That's our graduation. So as long as we're alive, we're always going to face turmoil, challenges, heartaches, things like that, because that's part of our curriculum, and we all have different curriculums, from our parents to siblings to personal relationships to our career to, your own mental health and things like that. And once you realize it's a curriculum, then you understand it's a game, then you want to get good at the game, right? You want to be aware, you want to be morally empowered, you want to do the right things, right? Because especially if you know your time is limited here, why would you want to mistreat people, right? And if you keep your mortality in mind, it gives you great importance. And what really helps me in general is my brother. Since my brother has special needs, he's in a wheelchair. He's really helped me have a different lens and perspective on life. And I think to myself, wow, I have this opportunity. Like, even everything I've been through in my life, everything, there's moments I felt like a victim. Why did this happen to me? But once I realized, wow, like he never even had this opportunity, right? He's in a wheelchair. He would love to be in my shoes right now and just, experience pain, experience suffering, right? And that gives me perspective. I'm like, wow, I'm a pretty lucky bastard, And we're all lucky bastards, because as long as we're healthy and we have our mind and intact and we're able to move in our own free will, we have it pretty good, right? But we take those things for granted. We take others for granted, I realize. And he really helps me to make morally important decisions, right? Like, since I know he doesn't have this opportunity, I think to myself, okay, he doesn't have this opportunity. Why is it okay for me to commit a vice, commit an act that, that's probably not the best decision to make, right? Just for my own self-pleasure, my own self-gratification, use others, right? And that's not exactly healthy. And for me, it feels like I'm stomping at him in the ground. Like, if he did pass, it's like me spitting on his grave, right? I was like, wow, I took this life for granted, and I don't want to take this life for granted. I don't think any of us want to take this life for granted. We don't want to have any regrets. So I think if you make that aware, like, find someone important in your life that could hold you to accountable, right? It could hold your moral beliefs accountable. It could give you a moral compass of what acts to commit, what decisions to make, because you don't want to disappoint that person, right? And I really believe everything happens for a reason. Everything is a curriculum. The people that you meet, your parents that you were given, your siblings that you were given, your different experiences that we've all experienced. So that's what really helps me, guide me in my decision making. And most people, unfortunately, they see high morals or goodness as weak. Now, they mistaken that. So someone who is generous, right? Like, if I feel like, for example, if I feel like someone's treating me good and they seem like a genuine person, they treating me something, I'm gonna be reciprocal, right? I'm not gonna be a pushover, but I'm gonna be reciprocal. I see mutual respect. Okay, I'm gonna reward that person. But most people, unfortunately, they misread you and they think, oh, this guy's weak, right? And that's when they start testing you, and that's when people start trying to take advantage of you. They're trying to put you down, things like that. So I feel like, unfortunately, the people that try to be good and be morally correct, they get misunderstood. People see them as weak because most people live their lives from ego, and they're corrupted because of society, because it's not their fault. And that's when it's a challenge, when you feel like you've been hurt by others or your past experiences, you feel like a victim. I want to give you guys a challenge that to unconditionally love everyone, no matter what's happened in your life, who did what, unconditionally love everyone, because love everyone like you were God. How would God love everyone, right? And that's when that sucks your pride away, because we want to have pride. We want to have, that person, how can that person do that? Or why did that happen to me? That's pride, right? That's like, then that's your ego talking, right? And it's hard to realize in the moment, but once you self-reflect, you realize you're coming alive from your ego, your pride, envy, you're comparing yourself to others. And once you realize you're equal to everyone, and the challenge is to unconditionally love everyone, that's when it's a game changer, and that's when you transform as a person. So yeah, that'd be it. I'm about to go mountain biking, so wish me luck. This is what I had in mind today, but it's been a beautiful day. See you later.